Hey, good morning, Whalers, and welcome to the CPS Pulse. I'm Tiana.
And I'm Jayla. Today's is Friday, October 17th, and it's day 5. Today's broadcast is sponsored by our friends at Affordable Rentals, the sister company of Cook Cycle Shop. They're Nantucket's top-rated car rental company located downtown, near both ferry docks. Whenever you need a Jeep, Bronco, or electric vehicle, Affordable has you covered. On vacation, working, or hosting guests, Affordable Rentals is always ready to help.
All right, first let's start with two huge belated birthday shout-outs to Mr. Clark and Miss Beal, who both celebrated their 21st birthdays recently. And more importantly, a huge shout-out to Luke Smith, who is turning 13 today. Have an awesome day.
Our top story comes from Assistant Principal Miss Lombardi, who sent an important message yesterday. Every year around Halloween, fake money starts showing up in school, and this year is no different. Fake $100 bills have been found going around. While it might seem like a harmless joke, using or passing fake money outside of school, like at Cumberland Farms or Boathouse, is a serious crime. If you have any of this fake money, please stop right now. Using it right away.
In other local news, the Nantucket Land Bank is teaming up with Nourish Nantucket and the Nantucket Food Pantry to buy property on Boynton Lane that will become a food hub for support on the island. Because of the overpopulation of deer on the island, the hub will be a place where they can process the deer meat and give it to families in need. Many say this will be very beneficial since it will help people with food and fix the deer problem all at once.
In other local news, a 29-year-old man who was drunk driving hit a car on the Milestone Rotary and tried to drive away. Police officers managed to stop him on Orange Street, but the damage was done. He's now faced charges for driving under the influence of alcohol, leaving the scene of an accident, and speeding, and it was even caught on camera. Check this out, then we will head over to the sports desk.
Hey CPS, I'm Gabby.
And I'm Nicole. Let's dive into our CPS sports. Things have been a little slow this week because of all the rainy weather, but here's what's happening. The boys' soccer team has 2 ties and 2 losses so far, while the girls have 1 tie and 2 losses. Field hockey is at 1 win and 2 losses, and the football team is holding steady at 2 wins and 2 losses. Fingers crossed we can get some of those postponed games back on the schedule next week.
Now let's check out high school sports. Last Friday night, the Whaler varsity football team dominated Nauset, winning 37-8, and they are still undefeated. The field hockey team crushed Sturgis East 7-0, improving to 7 wins and 4 losses. Over in JV soccer, the boys shut out Tri-County 8-0, and the girls squeaked past Abington with a 1-0 win. Tough luck for the girls' JV hockey team, though. They lost 1-0 to Dennis Yarmouth.
In professional sports, our New England Patriots kept the momentum going with a 24-19 win over the Saints. That puts them on top of the AFC East for the next time since 2019. Next Sunday, they take on the Tennessee Titans at 1 p.m. Don't miss it. In the NHL, the Boston Bruins fell 4-3 to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They faced the Vegas Golden Knights last night, so we'll bring you the updates next week.
Finally, let's talk college football. Number 7, Indiana, shocked number 3, Oregon, with a 30-20 victory. Number 1, Ohio State, crushed number 17, Illinois, 34-16, keeping their top spot. And of course, Mr. G's Alabama Crimson Tide edged out
Missouri with a 27-24. And Tennessee faces a big showdown to Tennessee Saturday night.
So we have to say,
Roll Tide!
Good morning, CPS. I'm Naya.
And I'm Alexa. And here's a quick update on all of the fun things that are happening around the island this weekend. First, let's start off with the movies showing at the Dreamland. They will be screening Roofman, Pets on a Train, Black Phone 2, and Tron Eris. Check out the Dreamlands website for times and tickets.
Also, on Saturday and Sunday, the Garden Center at Bartlett's Farm will be hosting their pumpkin painting event from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So you can go buy a pumpkin and stick around to decorate it. Painting supplies are free with the purchase of a pumpkin.
Save the date for some spooky fun. The Coast Guard Station at Brant Point hosts its haunted house on October 28th to October 30th with a no jump scare hour for the little kids on October 28th from 5 to 6 p.m. Admission is free with an optional canned food donation. Kids under 14 need an adult, and the Knights of Columbus will sell fair food each night.
Also, on Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m., the Nantucket Skating Club will be hosting their trunk or treat party. Kids can come to the rink in costumes to get some Halloween candy, and there will be a prize for the best decorated car. Check out the Skating Club website for more information.
Finally, teachers, don't forget about the live music at the brewery, Gaslight, and Chicken Box.
Okay, now over to Sully with the weather.
Good morning, CPS. This is Sully with your weekend weather update. Well, we all survived the nor'easter storm that hung out over the island from Sunday to Tuesday night. There really wasn't much damage from the high winds and tidal surge. However, all boats were canceled right up until Tuesday night. The slow boat finally left with a sold-out number of passengers, but it still left many people stranded. Now that the storm is well out to sea, we can expect some nicer weather this weekend for the rest of today. Expect some wind with sun and areas of low clouds. The temperature should reach only 57 degrees, but then drop down to the chilly mid-40s. Tonight for tomorrow, it will be breezy in the morning with mostly sunny skies and a high temperature of about 60 degrees. Saturday night, we'll see more clearing skies with the temps in the high 40s. Then on Sunday, plan on seeing plenty of sunshine and a high temperature of 62 degrees. All in all, it looks like a much better weekend than last week. So, get outdoors and have some fun. Okay, CPS, that's the weather update.
Hey, Post viewers, my name is Emily, and today's public service announcement is all about staying safe online. And it all comes down to the 4 C's. That's right, the 4 C's stand for content, contact, conduct, and confidence. First, content. Be careful about what you see online. Not everything is true or appropriate. If something feels wrong, tell a trusted adult. Next, contact. Only chat or connect with people you actually know. Don't share personal info with strangers. Then there's conduct. That means how you act online. Be kind, respectful, and think before you post or comment. And finally, confidence. If something online makes you feel uncomfortable, speak up. Talk to a teacher, parent, or guardian. Remember, stay safe online, everyone. Be smart, be safe, and think before you click. And also, don't forget to like and follow. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Hey CPS, I'm Nicholas, and I'm here with the Pulse on Politics, where each week I bring you important local, national, and world political news. Here's a nonpartisan look at the peace deal between Israel and Palestine. Recently, Israel and Hamas, a group in Palestine, agreed to a ceasefire, which means both sides will stop fighting. As part of the deal, Hamas will return the hostages held in Gaza, and Israel will free many Palestinian prisoners. The agreement also includes plans for aid, rebuilding in Gaza, and a slower withdrawal of Israeli troops. Although this is called the first phase, many difficult issues remain, such as who will govern Gaza, because right now there's an anarchy, which means they have no government. Also, They have to figure out how to disarm armed groups and how to make sure peace holds. While people on both sides are hopeful, the success of this deal will depend on further talks and trust.
In
Now-
other local news, the Egan Maritime Institute has been investigating a piece of shipwreck found on Low Beach in Sconset. It appears to be a chunk of old wood with metal fasteners that could possibly be a part of a historic vessel. This piece was discovered on Tuesday, October 14th, and was documented by the staff of Egan Maritime. Even though the age and origin of the object are still unknown, this is a great artifact to help uncover more of history on Nantucket.
Our last story continues to be about e-bikes here at CPS. So far, we've had 3 e-bike safety courses, and a 4th one is happening right now during homeroom. Some students are still riding without registering their bikes. Even though the contact was due today, if your e-bike isn't registered, you should be in the safety class with Mrs. Lombardi and Officer Patterson. In the library, remember always wear your helmet and help keep CPS safe.
All right, that's a wrap on this week's episode of the CPS Pulse. Have a safe and awesome weekend. Take care of yourselves and each other, and always remember, be kind to one another. Bye.